Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life here with Hunter and Briggs. I am Ryan. A very happy Thursday to you all. We're almost to the weekend, but we're having a great week.
Oh my gosh, it's been a fantastic week. Halloween, November, life is good right now.
It sure is. I'm about to put up my Christmas tree.
Whoa.
I know.
Controversial maybe?
I know. It's not even my favorite holiday season, but I just really love having the tree up in my house because it takes up a really nice corner that usually looks pretty empty. So I'm all on board.
Too.
I'm excited about it.
I listened to Christmas music this morning.
You did?
I did. Once the first snow flies, I have to start listening to Christmas music. I'll be sick of it by Christmas, but for now, I love it.
For November, I'm only listening to turkey sound effects, so that's the only thing playing in my car.
I was just going to try to do it, but I'm glad you did. No.
Come on, please.
Okay. Let's move on, shall we? Shall we move on?
I think maybe we should just fill the first whole block with that. We're just going to try our turkey sound.
Oh, I'm sweating.
I don't think anything's going to beat that, but we do have a rest of the show to go through today.
Hunter beat me, that's for sure.
Yeah, but coming up today, I will not be making turkey sounds, but I will be making a viewer recipe. So big thanks to Janine for shooting that recipe over to me on my email. You're going to have to stick around and see what I'm making and how well it turns out.
Yeah, it looks very intricate, Ryan. After that, we're going to be taking a little bit of a mental break. We're sharing some of our highs and lows from the past week and what we're most looking forward to in November as well. But first, we're going to start with a lovely card our team got from Bayfield, Wisconsin. It's so cute, very on brand.
I know.
So
you'll remember Hunter and I went out for the judging, and obviously we had our live shows there too.
Yep.
But we got a card from the Chamber and Visitor Bureau that said, "Thanks so much for joining us. Your support allows us to extend the best of hospitality to the many visitors throughout the event."
That's so sweet.
And some stickers too, some cool stickers from their poster that they had. So
beautiful. That was a beautiful painting.
It was. Oh, here you go,
Seth.
I got you. Nice little thing right there. And then we also got the sticker too.
Look at that.
Super cool. So big shout out to the Bayfield team there. And so we are going to get to viewer comments today, but actually we have a surprise for Briggs LaSavage. She doesn't know about
it. A surprise.
I will be right back.
Oh,
where's he going?
I'm
going back here.
Or should I
Don't worry. You can just stay forward.
This is true surprise.
Be sure to ad-lib. So our executive producer Ben is actually in the studio.
Okay.
And so Briggs has never had a pumpkin seed before. So Ben made those pumpkin seeds for you. Yeah.
Thanks, Ben. Okay, what is the flavoring of them?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Give it a try.
I think they're just like salted.
They're just salt, Ben?
It's good.
He says maybe.
Is it
good? It's good for the most part?
Yeah. Have one.
Okay,
Moving it away.
No, right?
None for the guy that
crispy ones.
None for the guy that didn't make a turkey sound. Those are actually really good.
This is a fantastic surprise.
Yeah. So now you can say you've had a pumpkin seed.
Yeah. All right. I'll be back later. I'm just kidding. We'll put these out for the rest of the show. We'll snack on them.
That's really good.
I'm sure that's what the viewers want to hear. A little crunching in the microphones.
Probably better that than the turkey sounds we're making. Hey, what's up? Speaking of the viewers. I'm getting them. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to talk now. We do have a ton of viewer comments to share. Our first one comes from David and Kelly, who commented on our apple bobbing and pie throwing. David said, "You guys have way too much fun at work," as you can tell in the first 3 minutes of our show here. And Kelly told us, "I need a job like this. Fun." So
come on down, Kelly.
We got applications downstairs. Come on in.
Become a journalist, become a producer, anything. Yeah. Join the team here.
I find myself asking every day, like, how are we getting paid for doing what we're doing? Because this is a fantastic gig that we have.
I won't complain. I won't complain.
No.
Yeah, well, we have some more comments to get to from Jerry or maybe Gary. Oh man, I think it's Gary. I'm gonna go with Gary.
I think it's Jerry.
Jerry?
Oh. Yeah, I think it's Jerry.
Oh man. Okay, well.
We'll talk about it later.
He and Beth. Gary was out of town last week and ended up binge watching all of the shows on our YouTube. That's so sweet. Aww. Beth also says, I love the show. Stay happy, stay motivated, and stay passionate. Well, we sure will. That's so
wonderful.
Nice.
Yeah, that's important. I mean, like we are definitely, we love where we live. We love what we do. And so to have others, send those similar messages, great to see.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, we even had a few familiar faces comment on our Halloween photo we took on Tuesday. Our morning anchor, Paul Brown, was wondering why I wasn't wearing a costume this year, because I'm normally a rock star, I guess. And Sandy Kay wanted to know, Briggs, what Harry ended up being for Halloween. That's a very good question.
Yes,
what did Harry end up being?
I
didn't see a photo.
I know. That's because Harry's mom was a little lazy this year.
I know.
I went out looking for a costume for him to be Harry Styles, and I found the wig. That was like kind of okay. And I was like, well, if I find a shirt that's good, like a flashy shirt, then I'll get the wig and I'll get the shirt and it'll be perfect. But I only found the wig and I never found a good shirt. So Harry ended up being a polar bear.
Oh,
cute.
He looks a lot like a polar bear. That's why. He didn't have actually.
I was going to say, he basically is a polar bear.
He is.
Yeah. Oh,
Weird question, but can dogs wear human shirts, or are there special dog shirts?
There are special dog shirts. I sometimes try to get Harry to wear human shirts, but it's kind of hard because you gotta like contort their little legs.
I bet.
The jerseys you've seen Harry.
Those are human jerseys?
Yeah.
They are human jerseys, but it takes a little work to get them in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah. He doesn't love it that much either,
I would
but
think so.
it's only for a very short while. Well, hey, our last comments for today came from the moms of you two here. Ryan, your mom did some research on your Teletubby characters, and she wants to report it's true. They never really say anything on the show, so you're perfect, right in character. Hunter, your mom wants to make sure you gave Colin his guitar back. How did that go? Did you do that?
I did. He was a little bit mad, just a tad mad. He was. He's like, why didn't you at least case the guitar when he brought it in?
Oh no,
I didn't bring a
case.
No, exactly. So, but he was fine with it. After I gave him a big bear hug, we're tight now again.
We're brothers again.
Exactly.
Hey, but we're going to wrap things up because according to our Facebook and YouTube analytics I've been looking at, we actually have international Northern Life viewers. So apparently there's somebody from New Zealand who's watching the show.
Wow.
And apparently there's somebody from the UK that's liking our Facebook stuff. So
No way.
I don't know who you are. It doesn't say your name, so it's not giving out that info. But thanks for watching from around the globe here on Northern Life.
Let's get some names. Send us those names.
Send it our way.
Yes.
Yeah, we're having such a fun time here. Hey, coming up, grab your eggs, your salt, and your pepper. I'm making an efficient viewer recipe in our break room. Stay here on Northern Life.
Welcome back. We get a lot of awesome messages and comments on our social media, and sometimes we even get a few ideas we need to try too.
Yeah, that's right. Ryan took it upon himself to make a recipe from our viewer Janine. So let's see how it turned out.
Hey guys, currently in my car because we're getting ready to do some grocery shopping. And so our viewer sent me this recipe after hearing that I hate cleaning up a frying pan with scrambled eggs at the bottom. She sent me this recipe to make easy microwaved scrambled eggs. Simple, no problem, no mess. Here's an easy half the work for Ryan half. Place 2 to 3 eggs in bottom of small plastic bowl. And a small shot of milk and mix, the only milk I got. Okay. Pepper and salt to taste. Salt too much, just a little bit. I think that'll be fine. Okay. Microwave. Microwave at high for 1 minute. Janine says microwave at high 1 minute. Open, stir, and microwave another 30 seconds. It's working. Ooh! Oh, yeah, a little crust on the outside. Gotta get that mixed in. Mix that in. Mix it around and mix it in. Apparently it's done, but we'll see because our microwave doesn't rotate. Oh, we're getting there though. Ooh! Ah, still needs a little bit. Almost. Oh. They're fluffy. I will give you that, Janine. They're fluffy. For safety, I'll just have 10 more seconds. Okay, I'm gonna add a little more salt and pepper. But I think we are in business, folks. I hope the viewers at home don't judge me. I don't have a salt shaker. I use this. And it's like Christmas snow. Okay. They're pretty good. They're actually they're doable. They're all right. They could use some cheese. I think you had some cheese or some hot sauce or some salsa to it. You could be in business. But Janine, you got something going on there. I think it's definitely worth a try.
I'm glad we got to see him take that big last bite there. That was good. So what do you think, like ease-wise, like compared to making eggs the traditional way?
I would say super easy because you don't have to necessarily do a whole lot. So you just dump it in the bowl, stir it a little, put it in, and then stir some after. You know, with the doing it on the stovetop, you actually have to watch it. But here's what I'll say. I do prefer actually watching your eggs cook because I think you have a better indicator as to, you know, when they're done. Kind of like what we were talking about yesterday when I put my face to the microwave. You know, I don't know if that's still safe. We still got to talk about that later.
True.
But when it's in the microwave, you don't know exactly like, oh, is it done now or am I going to have to do this every 3 seconds? So super easy. I already had some coworkers say they do it with a single egg to do like a breakfast sandwich. So they'll crack one egg and then cook it in the microwave for a breakfast sandwich. So with meat and English muffin, whatever. So thanks, Janine, for sending that because it was fun to try out. So I'm glad I got to show that.
Yeah.
And I'm usually terrible when it comes to knowing whether or not to throw my eggs out.
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes if they're in my fridge for like 2 weeks, I go, these eggs are bad. But I found an article that is talking about when to know eggs have not gone bad or when they have gone bad. So the first test, so I brought this big glass of water, is to see if an egg sinks, it is still good.
Okay.
If an egg floats, it is bad.
Wow.
It is buoyant. So we're going to test to see. They've been in the fridge, I think, for a couple weeks now. But these eggs are still good.
Shake like a rock.
Yeah, good to see. And then there's some other tests too. There's the shake test I was reading about where if you hear liquid, it's apparently bad. So I don't know if you want to shake that and give it a try. But apparently if you hear liquid, it is bad. Obviously another one is if you smell it and it smells terrible, you know. You hear anything?
I don't know if I do. Yeah, I feel liquid. Is that something?
You feel liquid?
I feel liquid.
You feel liquid, right?
I think you're thinking you feel liquid.
I feel like it's shaking around in there, you know, like I don't know.
Well, apparently that egg is different in our hands. But then the other ones too are like obviously when you go to the store, if it's cracked, you know, check it out. And then the last test obviously would be just break it open and try it out. So I mean,
we're gonna do it.
See what happens.
We're gonna just do it.
It looks good.
It does.
Can I try?
Do it. Take it.
All right.
Give it a shot,
this
Hunter.
is fun. Here, I'll move my mug. So,
It's a good looking egg.
boy. From earlier this week. I'm still a minion
Make
at
sure
heart.
it looks good.
Did you crack the yolk?
Yeah, no.
Is it good looking egg?
That
There
looks
we go.
good. Wow.
Oh, I need that.
Good to see.
Our garbage is gonna smell great.
It's gonna smell
Sorry to
lovely.
all our cleaning people here.
A little raw egg with some pumpkin seeds. Couldn't ask for much
on the
more.
old script.
I was going to ask too before we go to
Yeah.
break. What's the preferred eggs you guys like? I like over easy.
I was about to say over easy is my favorite.
I think scrambled
Those
for
are
me,
good?
yeah. But if it's on top of a burger, which I love that, over hard because I don't want the yolk to come spilling out.
Oh,
yeah.
I want the juices.
I was going to say that might be my best favorite
Yes.
part.
Yep.
But
The
we all-
juice coming?
Yep. We all have different things we like.
Hey, a lot more coming up after the break. Stay with us.
Welcome back, everybody. Even though we have a lot of fun and a lot of laughs on this show, and sometimes we crack a few eggs, you know, I wasn't planning on it, but you know, I had the egg in my hand, was talking about cracking eggs, so we did it.
Little off script, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, we had to do some cleanup, but here we are. We think it's important that we be real and honest about where we are as people, where we are as humans throughout the week, and share that with you too. So today we're going to express more of our Thursday thoughts, both the good and the bad. So Hunter, let's begin with you.
I think, yeah, my good thing that I'm really excited for this weekend, it's tradition like none other. Deer hunting in the McCullough household in Minnesota starts this year. This is my favorite time of year. It starts with fall. You go into Halloween, you go into deer hunting, Thanksgiving, and then right into Christmas and then the New Year. So it's part of the whole extravaganza of fun stuff. And this is just always a huge McCullough family tradition. So excited to head on out. And I'm off next Monday and Tuesday as well.
Oh.
So, right, take a little time to throw a line or something. What did they say in the song?
Whatever your own song says.
Whatever I wrote down on a plate a long time ago. But the bad thing, and you know, we always talk about how much we love our jobs, and I do love my job. It's been a busy week though. Adam's kind of on vacation for a little bit here, so it's been busy, and I'm just looking forward to having a little time off, and I'm excited to recuperate and then be back and have a lot more fun here. So yeah.
Hunting should be fun. Where do you guys go?
We usually end up going just, sometimes we'll go down to Wadena area. My uncle used to own some land down there, but this year we're going just up to good old Brimson.
Nice.
So yeah, it's beautiful out there. It's a lot of fun. But I believe, is it you next, Briggs?
I believe it is Briggs next.
I think, yeah. We've got a lot of good stuff coming up here at work, and that's kind of the highlight of my Thursday thoughts. We have a new baby we're welcoming in the newsroom.
Yay.
Baby
That's
Lidala.
true.
Yes. And then we've got busy election coverage coming up, which is exciting for us journalists. We love getting out there and covering some news. We've got the Christmas City of the North Parade. So November's just jam-packed with fun stuff here at Northern News Now. So super excited about that. But my less good thing, if you want to put it that way, the colder temps have been a little bit of a shock to the system for the first week or so that we've seen, below freezing. So once you get used to it, though, and your blood kind of warms up, it's not so bad. Not so bad at all.
Do you work out in the morning, like every single morning?
Not every single morning, but about 5:30.
But you walk. Harry.
Harry and I get up early.
Oh my gosh, out in the cold and
He loves it.
I bet he does.
I'm like, all right, come on, and he's like rolling in people's yards. So if that's your yard, I'm very sorry for him. But
He found a croissant in someone's yard the other day.
I forgot about that.
a full croissant in the grass. He sniffed it out.
He's a skilled hunter.
I was just talking about how much he likes croissants too the other day, and then lo and behold, he sniffs out a full croissant in some grass in someone's yard. I was like, what?
Oh my
Crazy
God.
polar bear.
What a guy.
Yeah. What do you got on your list?
I'll start with the bad, so that way we can go to break with the good. So the bad would be, I can't focus on a single task at hand this week. Whether it's like with Hunter, obviously we love our jobs, but sometimes there are so many things going on you got to focus on that you go, okay, I'm going to tackle this, and then someone says something, you go, oh, which one am I going to do? Where am I going to go? So it's been tough to focus on the task at hand. I got to be better at that. But the positives, I am actually going to be an uncle soon.
Yay.
So my sister Kelly and her husband Jake are expecting a baby, I believe, next week. A baby girl. So there's a lot to be excited about there. My first time being an uncle. So the Uncle Ryan has a little bit of a ring to it.
It does.
So I'm excited to meet her for the first time. And then Kendall and Alex, like we said, having a baby too.
Shout out to Grandpa and Grandma Carol and Jeff for the first time.
I know. My parents, first time grandparents.
Let's go.
And if you have any thoughts to share with us, be sure to check out our social media channels on Facebook and Instagram. We'll be back after the break.
Well, coming up tomorrow, we have more football picks to deliver. We're going to be choosing between the Packers and the Rams, and also talk about our hopes for the Vikings as they take on the Falcons without Kirk Cousins, though. So we'll see how that goes. After that, we're going to be breaking down another Top 5 Friday, too, and it has to do with our new cold temps that I was just talking about that I do not love.
That you love so much. Oh my!
It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna. I mean, since we have a meteorologist in the studio here and on our show,
Does that mean?
has it been surprising to see so much snow so early on, or see the cold temp so early on?
I don't think it's out of the ordinary. Ordinary time or temperature for this time of year is like upper 30s, so we're not too far off as far as we can see cold temperatures as soon as mid-October, and we usually see our first round of snowfall. I think it's like October 14th or something. So we're actually a little bit behind on that.
Wow.
Coming from someone who won the snowfall weather wager, I can confirm that yes, we are slightly behind average.
You did a lot of research. You're like, okay, this happened this day. You plug it into a calculator and it finds the correct date. I mean, it found the correct date for you.
Yeah.
It did.
So
I think she's a better meteorologist than I am.
Whoa, I don't know about that.
I would.
Assistant to the chief meteorologist.
That's true.
I would concur with your statement, Hunter. I would concur.
Whoa!
Just kidding.
All right, thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern